Well, that's why I got into jury duty. That's why they picked me. Because I think I'm just like a little.
Oh, so your strategy, the strategy
sheep.
of saying outlandish things didn't work. You gave him a lot of nuance. You gave him a lot of.
It came time. I just
You
said
came
nothing.
honest.
Well, everyone else was like, it was a shoplifting case. And, all the other people who were clearly trying to fake some bullshit to get out were either like, with the rise of shoplifting in my local Duane Reade and neighborhood, I really don't think I could be partial. I really think it's an issue. Or then you'd have the other reverse.
Why didn't you say
like,
that? You don't share that opinion? Have you had the unfortunate experience of going to a CVS, Dan?
It's not pertinent to the case. I'm just meant to adjudicate whether this person did or did not do the things. My own personal experience is not relevant, and I'm a man of ethics.
Damn,
I'm a man of principle. I'm not like you. I can't just be lying about shit.
I went to a CVS recently to buy some Head and Shoulders shampoo, and after seeing all the fucking plastic shields up, I'm like, yeah, all shoplifters deserve the death penalty.
Yeah. And that's weirdly what we gave him. The judge was like, you guys can't sentence. And he was like, no, death penalty, please. Yeah. Well, and then there was the other group of people who were like, mass incarceration is horrible and I can't be a part of that system. But then that backfired because then the judge is like, okay, well, you can't be on a criminal case. We'll put you on a civil trial. Those are way longer. So then you just had to do a civil trial, which are like 3 weeks.
They're like, oh, actually, what did I say again? So that's the thing.
If you try to fake having principles, then you could get fucked.
And you got a little hard when you saw the judge do that. That would be your dream job. Is to threaten a civil case
judge
to people who are trying to cheat the system. You're a little narc, Dan.
Yeah. It really was impressive. The public defender it's the classic, like, overworked, looked like shit, was super annoying, unlikable. No one liked him. He kept making analogies that made no sense, kept asking questions. I was like, I feel like I could get this guy off. So yeah, it was a pretty fast trial. The one thing they don't show in movies is that like every single like event or section is followed by so much preamble from the judge. Like literally once the trial ended, before we had to before we were like sequestered to adjudicate, they gave us a 25-page single-spaced document about what we had to decide and the different crimes we had to decide whether this person was guilty or not guilty for. And the judge read this aloud. Literally,
that's brutal.
50. I looked at the clock. 55 minutes straight of the judge just reading aloud. My eyes glazed over. I was like, I don't care. I don't know. Whatever. Like, I'm not. Who knows about the law? I can't pay attention. My brain's been fucked by TikTok. You expect me to listen carefully as to what the law is here? But I guess they just assume that every single person there is an absolute moron and has never seen a single cop show in their life and can't decide what larceny is or what intent is.
That's insane. You know what my friend showed me recently is have you heard of brainrot.ai?
No.
This would have been a great use case for that. So you can upload any PDF into brainrot.ai and then it cuts it into like a split screen where on the bottom it'll be like a graphic of Temple Run playing, and then it'll use AI to summarize the information of the PDF but present it to you in captions overlaid Temple Run.
No, I asked AI whether we should send this dude to jail or not. So.
And
although one of the guys on my jury, he was like, the trial ended. I was like, all right, hopefully we can figure this out. He's like, no, I'm hoping for one more day. He was like a teacher. He just wanted to not go back to work. And he's like, fuck you. Like, I want to go home. It's like, I don't have a job that I'm playing hooky My job is, I have to edit this podcast for Brian.
That is
He's
hilarious.
waiting for me, and I'm spending eight hours. And
How many jurors were there?
Let's draw this out a little bit more. Let's ask them for more footage.
How many jurors were there?
There are 12.
12. And this one guy, solo guy, was like, "Are we sure?"
He's like,
I mean,
damn.
I think we do.
Maybe we need another few days just to really think it over. This is a guy's life.
Yeah, and he's like, "You don't understand. I'm doing Teach for America in the Bronx right now. I need this day off."
It was pretty depressing. This guy was just like very dumb and did a dumb crime.
Have you ever
in my head, I
shoplifted?
was just like, have I ever shoplifted? Yeah. When I was a kid, when I was like in middle school, I would steal like Airheads, from the deli.
Okay, but you haven't have you shoplifted from the airport?
From an airport, like what?
You're like, I'm feeling
stealing some romantasy from McNally Jackson on my flight out to Aspen,
or like a $7 Fiji water.
It is pretty easy to steal from airports. No, I'm just a cuck. I'm just like I follow the rules as we learned. I'm a sad person who abides by the law. I just live by Kant's maxim, just the golden rule.
What is that?
The act as if the way you behaved was universal law.
Okay. Yeah, I already do that, but now I know. Now I have a reference.
I guess not. You're fucking stealing $7 Fiji bottles from Hudson News.
Yeah. Hudson News, BuzzFeed News. Give it to me all.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.